Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a Showdown Live, this time around a Pokemon Victini team with Melmetal as a sweeper. I got this from an account named Setsu Setsuna on Smogon, which the team was linked by my good pal Josh, but the user was Setsu Setsuna. I'll be linking the team RMT in the description. I obviously had to use it. They're a Love Live fan. They had also at the time a picture of Rico as their profile. Now it's Shizuku. Either way, I like both characters a lot. And then obviously the name Setsu Setsuna is my favorite. So obviously had to go with this team. If you enjoy, leave a like below, subscribe for more content like this. We're on the road to 1,000 by the end of the year, ideally. I know it's a bit of a pipe dream, but hey, we've been gaining like every video, so who knows? Once BDSP drops, might be the time. But yeah, daily content till then, ideally. That is the goal. So today's video is this team. With that said, let's get into it. So we're going to be using the more polished version of the team. This isn't the original team, but someone commented this version on the RMT, and I liked the torn Tapu Fini version a tad more, because you just need to play super aggressively with the original version. It's still fine, just not as much for me. With this team though, one of the biggest issues I've had with trying to get this team to work is Buzzwole. I don't know why it is so common these days, but it is a pain in the ass for sure. We're going to lead off with Landorus. Landorus is a pretty good lead against most of these Pokemon, even with like a Celia leads. I can just go for Rocks, and just go for Knockoff as well if like a Zapdos leads, so we're fine either way. This Lando also helps us a lot with Pull, so we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so turn 1, we see the Tyranitar leads. Honestly, that's pretty good for us, because there's 0 chance they actually stay in here. So my plan is to go for a knockoff. My guess is Zapdos is going to come in here, if not Buzzwole. And either way, it's good for us. Celesteela actually came in. A little bit risky there for sure, because they didn't know our set at all. We could have easily been like a Gravity set. But, I mean, I guess to be fair, there's a risk for Zapdos, but Buzzwole probably should have really came in here. Maybe it's not defensive. Regardless, so we're going to go for Stealth Rocks. Getting rid of leftovers on this is still good. We're going to go right into Ferrothorn here, though. And then I'm going to double into Victini from there. I just want to... Actually, I'm going to go hard into Tornadus. There's no way they double leech. Okay, they go into Zapdos here, actually. That's still pretty good for us. My guess is that they're probably not going to go for a T-Bolt here. And even if they do, this Pokemon's really only useful for Buzzwole, which we have good counterplay for. So I'm going to go for Knockoff. Get rid of this thing's heavy-duty boots. They do go for Defog here. Perfectly fine. If they didn't go for Defog, I was going to go for Taunt this turn. However, because of that, I am going to actually switch here. We're going to go back out into Landorus. If they go for Hurricane, that's fine because it's half accuracy right now. So we see Roost. Really don't care about the Roost. We're going to just go for Stealth Rocks again. And there's the Buzzwole. There we go. Okay, we're going to knock off this thing as well. I want to get rid of this thing's helmet. It makes the job for Melmetal easier. Oh, it was Boots. Okay. Well, I'm fine with that trade, still, to be honest. We've now gotten a Brox. We've knocked off Boots on 2 Pokemon. And yeah, I feel confident. We also... Actually, 3 Pokemon. Is this really like a mono Boots team? I don't think it is. There's no way T-Tar's Boots. Regardless, though, I'm going to go hard into Tornadus here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Hurricane. Actually, I'm going to double into Victini here, actually. There's no way they stay in this turn. There's 0 chance they stay in. They do kind of need this Pokemon for Melmetal. Even without the helmet, it's still good. So, this is actually really good for us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Bolt Strike here. They don't have a ground immunity, and it should still do a lot to Selly. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They actually popped our weakness policy, which is even better. We're just going to go for another Bolt Strike here. Now, sadly, this does mean that Dragon Bolt can probably come in for free. Yup, Dragon Bolt comes in for free. So we're going to have to forego our policy, but honestly, this is pretty fine. I couldn't really risk T-Tar coming in, because T-Tar I think was a bit more of a pain. Actually, really wasn't. Oh well. We're going to just go hard into Ferrothorn here. I don't think they're going to go for a fire move. They go for Dragon Darts. Yep, so they're physical Dragon Bolt, actually. That's good to know. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Spikes. They're going to go into Zapdos here. It's a free defog for them, but honestly, this is perfectly fine. I'll go for Leech Seed this turn. I doubt they have Heat Wave. Okay. From here... What I'm going to do, I'm going to go hard in... Actually, I'm going to stand and click Spikes. Beautiful. Okay, so now that this came in, I think we're going to go hard into Victini now. Okay, so they go for Magma Storm this turn. That's fine. I'll go for Trick Room this turn, just in case we outpace. I don't think we will, but just in case. They could also easily just switch, to be fair. But I'm going to stay in and click Trick Room regardless, because that does open up Melmetal if they do. And at this point, just going for that, we have the Spike up at least. The Spike should help a lot with just allowing Melmetal to do stuff. I'll probably have to click Superpower, which is kind of annoying. I might actually switch the Melmetal to Life Orb, because trying to have to force a turn is kind of annoying for this. They actually switched. Okay, that's good for us. That's good for us. I'll go for I'll go for V-Create. It should do more to Dragon Bolt. And yeah, we did a lot to Dragon Bolt. This should actually potentially just die, which is really good for us. There we go. Yeah, now it's just fodder to Spike. So I'll take that. We see Buzzwole coming in here. Perfectly fine with that. I'll just go into Melmetal because at this point, Double Iron Bash should still do a lot of damage. And without the helmet, they're really not as threatening to me. And plus, no matter what physical move they click, yeah, like right there, we just killed it anyway. That's great. Okay, we'll take that. Realistically, having Buzzwole gone does open up a bit. We just need to kill the Heatran, and then Featherthorn actually could really win the game for us. So I'll definitely take that. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch, and I'm going to go hard into Tornadus. That actually killed us. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, you know what? We can just go into Melmetal here. And I'm just going to click Superpower. They go into Dragapult. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care, because at least it forced the Dragapult sack at this point. Now they don't have it anymore. We can go hard into Fini this turn. I'm going to go for Hydro Pump here, even if, no matter what comes in here, Hydro Pump is great. It should 2 KO everything at this point. Yep, we're going to go for another Hydro Pump. And if we hit, the Zapdos is gone, which is amazing. Fini could actually just win the game for us right now. Alright, so T-Tar comes in. At this point, honestly, we just go right into Ferrothorn. And then we just click Body Press. There's no real reason to not click Body Press anymore. And truthfully, we could just sack Melmetal when it comes time to it. Because I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to position Melmetal than it would be for Ferrothorn. Though I guess, to be fair, this could have Flamethrower, and that would be a bit more damning. I think I'm going to click Body Press and just sort of hope that they sack. Actually, no, this Heatran has to sack. Yeah. Then, yeah, I'll go for Body Press. Actually, I'll go for Spikes, because Heatran is dead no matter what at this point. So yeah, if they, for some reason, missed a Magma Storm, we're just more so preparing to wear down the T-Tar, which is the goal, because Heatran can never come in again. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to click Hydro Pump here, and we miss. Great, thank you, game. We need to just hit one. We just need to hit one. We just need to hit one. There we go. Okay, I'll take that. Oh. Oh, you know what? The sand must have disappeared. That's actually great for us. Well, that's fine. We're at this point just waiting for Melmetal, and Melmetal should be able to easily win the game at this point. There's no move that would OHKO us from T-Tar. Yep, Flamethrower, so they did actually have it. So I'm definitely glad that I went with the Ferrothorn sack there, because if I went to Melmetal and sacked that instead, we were screwed. So we'll take that. First win of the day. Let's go. Rain. Okay, beautiful. I always love playing Rain with this team, actually. This team is really good against Rain. We're going to let up for the Victini turn 1, and we're going to go for Fusion Bolt. Okay, they go for Zapdos, actually. I'm going to go for Trick Room, then. Politoed comes in. Okay, that's fine. I can go for Fusion Bolt. This definitely will not kill us. So I'm going to go for, not Fusion Bolt, Bolt Strike. This should definitely do a lot of damage to Politoed, and I don't think it kills us. I'm going to Landorus here, actually. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go for another Bolt Strike, because I do want to get into the Intimidate range. Yeah, I want to get the Intimidate pop. Okay, beautiful. We can go for V-Create now. And then from there, we should be good to take this out. You know what? Rain's up. Shit. I don't know why I did that play. That was so dumb. I could have fucking went for the... Oh, well. We still did a ton of damage, to be fair. But it goes for Citrus Berry here. Good play by my opponent. I think I'm going to go for... Thunder Punch. I don't think this thing stays in Trick Room. Actually, no. I'm going to go for Ice Punch. I'm going to go for Ice Punch. If Politoed comes in, that's fine. Everything else is really not going to like taking this. Zapdos comes in. Beautiful. Okay. We killed the Zapdos, at least, if nothing else. That's really good for us, actually, because the one Pokemon in Rain that this team does not like is Zapdos. With Kingdra, we have a really good switch, and we have a couple, actually. I'm going to go hard into Ferrothorn here. No matter what they click, we're fine. As you can see, we're just going to go for Spikes at this point, because unless it Landorus is the Defogger, the whole team is going to be weak to Spikes. So I'm going to go for it. Okay, they go into Landorus here. That's perfectly fine, actually. I'm going to go for Leech in case they do click Defogger's turn, so I can at least punish it in some way. I don't really need to just spam Spikes. Not really a huge concern of mine. Also, they have no recovery anymore because they popped the Citrus. So I'm going to go for another Spikes this turn. And if they go for anything else, okay, that's fine. Because now I can go into my own Tornadus. And we still have our Fini for the Rain, so I really don't actually mind. Also, not only that, but our Torn also just starts clicking Hurricane pretty freely against this team. Like, if Politoed comes in, for example, it kind of has to stack. Because the fact that they don't have switch-ins, everything else is going to get destroyed between the Spike and the Hurricane. Besides, maybe not Ferrothorn, but Ferrothorn will not like taking 2. So I'm just gonna go for Hurricane here. If the Politoed lives, it's fine. It probably will take 1 because it is very spit F, but it's not gonna like taking 2. Ferrothorn comes in. I'm gonna go for Taunt here, and then from there I'm just gonna keep spamming Hurricane. I don't mind if this attacks me. Really could care less actually if it attacks me. We really just need to focus on getting this thing worn. So it hit itself anyway, even better. I'm gonna go for Hurricane here. If they switch, that's great for us. Okay. I'll go for Heat Wave this turn, because it should just do more damage, even with the rain being a thing. Oh, it actually didn't. Huh. Okay. Well, actually, I think it did slightly more. Very slightly more. That's actually kind of annoying for us, but it's not a huge concern. Fini could still truthfully put in a lot of work here. So I'm going to get up Stealth Rocks. This Ferrothorn means nothing to me. Okay. Gyro Ball, that's fine. We'll go for Earthquake. They have no immunity to Earthquake actually anymore, which is great. And that Politoed, when it does come in to reset the rain eventually, is going to take a lot of damage from hazards. So we're in a good position. Fini could actually also just spam Moonblast from this point, which is great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sack Landers, and I'm going to let Fini do the work. Actually, I'm going to sack Melmetal. Melmetal really does not do anything at this point in the game. And it just Scald Burn fodder, potentially. Landers, if nothing else, can at least Earthquake Politoed and Massacre. So we're going to go for Moonblast here. We really don't need to do anything else besides click Moonblast. As you can see, that pump didn't really do any damage. And Kingdom is gone, so they're down to 1 Rain Sweeper. And they have to reset the rain too, which is great. Because otherwise, they're risking Scarf Fini. So we're going to go for 2 Moonblasts here. And then we're going to Intimidate this. Okay, yep. That's fine. We're going to go for 1 more. Actually, we're going to Calc really quick, actually, because we're Spit Landers. We take that. Even with the rain up, we take that, actually, which is great. We're going to go hard in the Landers here. And then we'll Earthquake. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, we're going to Earthquake this. We should definitely kill. Even if it's Fizz Def, we should kill. Beautiful, okay. Because I want to bring in Fini on this. I don't want Fini taking too much damage, was the big thing. I want to force this thing to Liquidation. There we go, okay. We're going to go for a Moonblast here, and we're going to sort of hope that we can kill. If we can, great. If not, then oh well. They actually just kill. Okay. Final match of the day. We're going to go for... We're definitely going to go for Victini lead here. Oh, actually, hold on. We're going to go for Landers lead here. I don't think a Glass is going to lead. They're very hard tricking. Oh my god. We're going to go for Knockoff here. If they Ice Beam us, that's fine. I want to get rid of this thing's Violate, though, because it'll become very annoying. Okay. At this point, I'm going to go hard into... I'm going to go hard into Fini, I think. Yeah, because the teleports seem very obvious. Biggest reason being is that I don't want them going hard into Marowak if I went Ferrothorn. I'd rather force them to not have to go into it, and instead maybe go into something like Slowking Galar, because it's a lot better for me personally if they go into Slowking Galar. So we're going to bait that out. Beautiful, okay. We can go into Ferrothorn now. Even if they go for Flamethrower, it's fine. We're scouting it. Sludge Bomb, beautiful, okay. We're going to go for Leech Seed here in case they don't kill us. Fire Blast. Okay, they killed us, it's fine. We'll go into Victini here. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go for a Bolt Strike. They have no immunity outside of Marowak. They go into Marowak. Okay, that's fine. Marowak's actually a really good switch into this Pokemon. Holy shit. We can go into Landers, though. Landers is a really good switch in at this point. Then we just get a free Earthquake. Poltergeist, that's fine. It does a lot, actually. Holy shit. We'll go for Earthquake, though. We can go for Stealth Rocks here. Because if nothing else, it's going to punish Marowak. And then also Mimikyu as well, potentially. What I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to stay and click Earthquake, to be honest. Because I want to see what they teleport into. It's probably Glassed. But if they go hard into Glass Chair, I can go into Fini. Fini should be pretty good at checking that. Because Glass Chair doesn't really get a good way to damage Fini. So I'll definitely take that. The best way is like Icicle Crash or Earthquake. That's really the best way it has to damage me. So I kind of want this thing to come in. So it is Boots. It's really good for us to Calcs to know. So Fini's going to come in here. Swords Dance, it's fine. I'm going to go for a Trick. Because it goes for high horsepower. Beautiful. Now we can just go into Torn. And then we have a really free turn to actually go for a Heat Wave. Because even if Porygon 2 comes in, I can go for a Taunt and stop it from covering or going for Trick Room, which is really nice. And then unless it Glow King is Trick Room or Mimikyu is Trick Room, that's really good for us. I'm still going to taunt the Mimikyu because this could also Trick Room, to be fair. Trick Room, beautiful. Okay, we get a free Hurricane this turn. And this is where we start clawing back momentum. because it looked like obviously we were a bit down at the beginning, but we now have a Scarf Glastrier, we have Marowak that's taking hazards, so that's 2 Pokemon right there that are weak to rocks. Unless a Gloking has something for us, we're pretty set at this point actually to win. When Glastrier comes in, I'm going to go hard into Landorus, because Landorus I don't mind dying if it comes to it. Actually no, I kind of need Landorus, I'll go into Melmetal. I'll go into Fini actually. Gloking comes in, that's fine. I'm going to go for Taunt here. Going for Taunt should stop any Trick Room shenaniganry. Fire Blast, I don't mind that. We're going to go hard into Victini at this point. And then with Victini, I'm just going to click V-Create. V-Create should be the best play for us in my opinion, because it's just going to be a really hard hitting attack. So yeah, we're just going to go for V-Create. Between literally Marowak just taking damage and then the rocks as well, it would probably be a half after that point, which is really good for us. At this point as well, we're opening up Victini to actually beat them with their own Trick Room, which is even funnier in my opinion. Okay. So we would guarantee underpace this Poliwrath, so I do need to actually switch here. And we're going to go hard into Landorus. This is where we kind of have to sack. It's fine though. We still do have Fini, which actually ransacks this team. But I do need to get that Intimidate off. Because now at this point, we can just go into Fini and click Moonblast for free. Because even if Marowak does come in, we're set. Even if Porygon comes in, it's not going to take a Moonblast plus rocks, plus another Moonblast. So we're pretty good at this point. Fini actually might be able to just win the game. So I'll definitely take that. Okay, we can go for Pump on the Marowak. And they take the hit. God damn it. Okay. Not a huge deal actually though, to be fair. Because we can just go into Tor and click Knock Off. So that is definitely annoying, but it could be worse. Really not a big deal. So I'll go for the knockoff here. Knockoff, no matter what, is just really useful, no matter what comes in. Even if Glastrier does come in, that's fine, because it's still going to take rocks, still going to take knockoff, and then I can Heat Wave it. So really not too concerned here. Yeah, I think that they're probably going to sack, which is fine by me. Torn going down. Oh, Torn didn't even go down. I'll take that. They're really... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right, because we already saw that. This is fine. I'm going to go for the Hurricane here. They're actually Vacuum. It's kind of funny. I'll go hard into Victini. Fuck it. And then I'm going to Bolt Strike them. Because I need this around more than Victini, to be completely honest. I'll go for the Bolt Strike here. Because they don't know that I'm slow yet. They definitely do not know that I'm slow yet. So they might even switch here. Which if they switch and set up Trick Room for me, I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, I'm going to go for the V-Create this turn, because I don't mind at this point sacking Victini if they do go into Poliwrath. And if they go into Porygon, that's even better. Because if they go into Porygon, I take advantage of their Trick Room and I go for the win. Okay, they go into Poliwrath. Alright, yeah, I'm going to sack here. Perfectly fine. Because Torrent should be able to win this at this point. And even if not, we could still totally go for... Actually not, I'm going to double into Melmetal this turn really quickly, because I do want to have as much HP on Torrent as possible. Even better, they go into this. I'll go for my Double Iron Bash here. Massacred. Okay. So now it's going to take rocks, a life return from killing me. And also, if it doesn't kill me, it's going to take a Double Iron Bash from Abandoned Melmetal. So I feel pretty content at this point. I think we're pretty set. No matter what they click here, we're actually pretty set. So yeah, we'll go for the Double Iron Bash. We have no reason to preserve Melmetal at this point. It's not going to really be the best case scenario to beat Poliwrath ever, in my opinion. So we're just going to go for whatever we can take. So yeah, we took the close combat anyway. GG, beautiful. So that's a great way to end off in my opinion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want a link to the team, it's going to be linked down below. If you enjoyed, leave a like below, subscribe if you're new, on the road to 1,000. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.